check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys.
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and we're going to do something new here on the show. That's right, we're going to do the first episode of something I like to call EmGo Builds Stuff. And for the first episode, we're going to build this little guy right here, the Lego Star Wars Microfighters Millennium Falcon. I saw these things at Toys R Us, and they are just freaking adorable, and I got one, and I'm going to build it. For some reason, I said I want to build this on camera, and I'm going to build it on camera. So we'll get right down to it. We're going to rip this open. What? EmGo's doing Legos? Has the world gone topsy-turvy? It has. In more ways than you can possibly know. We'll get to all that later. So, yeah. Yay, box. Okay. Got to do that right. Alright, we got bags of stuff here, and we got instructions. Yay, instructions. Alright, so we're going to get started. We're going to do stuff. We're going to build us a little falcon. Alright. Yeah! Parts of stuff. Pieces everywhere. Yay. Oh, they're the pieces. Okay, well, I can already see Han Solo right here. Just put him together. Where's his hair? Oh, here we go. Just put Han together. There we go. Put on. Oh, he has two. Yeah, he has two faces. Ah, he has two faces. He has serious, stern Han. And hey, I'm awesome Han. So, what face do I want? You know what? I want stern Han. I want serious, I mean business Han. And here's his hair. There we go. That's the Han Solo I want. And the Han Solo I need. Oh, his little blaster. Here we go. So he can shoot Greedo first. Let the controversy continue. Yeah, look. Ah, little Lego Han Solo. That's adorable. Alright. Put Han off to the side here. And we'll get down to building stuff. So here we go. Step 1. Do things. Step 2, do more things that involve other things. All right. Okay, so we'll just start building things here, and we'll just start talking. We'll start conversing. How have you guys been? How you doing? How's life been treating you? Good? Good. So, yeah. Speaking of Lego, I saw the Lego movie, and yeah, everything is awesome. I really did like the movie. I thought it was really good. It was really well done. Definitely a kid's movie, but you know what? There's something in there that even adults can enjoy. And I really liked how they implemented the whole kind of adult collector versus the little kid who just wants to play with the toys kind of aspect into it. I really enjoyed that. And, yeah, I will say this. If you didn't walk out of that theater with that song stuck in your head for the next 3 days, and you weren't paying attention, because I swear me and Lori Plan were singing Everything is Awesome, I think, for like the next week, and Lori Plan has that as her ringtone, actually. She downloaded that as her ringtone, so whenever somebody calls her, it's Everything is Awesome! It's the first thing you hear. So, yeah, but it was a fun movie. And speaking of movies that weren't so much fun, saw RoboCop. Yeah. Yeah, RoboCop. I wanted so much more from RoboCop. Here's the thing about RoboCop. It wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't a good movie either. It was just kind of there, you know. It just, I don't know. It just, it didn't really do much for me. You know, a little bit of spoilers here if you haven't seen the movie yet. But, you know, most of the movie involves people just arguing over what to do with RoboCop. That's really, and not a lot of RoboCop just kicking butt. And that's really what I wanted to see in this movie. I wanted to see a lot of RoboCop kicking butt, saying, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me," and busting dudes up, and he didn't do a whole lot of that. It was more just, what's going on? My feelings, emotions, take the emotions out. No, we leave the emotions in because he's a human being. No, he's a robot, And people just mostly arguing over what to do with him, and I really did not care for that too much. There wasn't nearly as much action as I wanted. I need 2 of these, and 2 of these. And I wanted a lot more action than there actually was in the movie. One guy in the movie theater was hilarious. One guy in the theater actually fell asleep like 10 minutes into the movie. True story. Me and Lori Planner just sitting there watching the movie. Again, this is 10 minutes into the movie, and we just hear somebody snoring in the background. Somebody just starts snoring. It's full-on snoring. And then you just hear another voice go, "Dude, wake up!" And then the guy wakes up and he goes, "This movie is boring as crap." I mean, he didn't say crap, but I'm paraphrasing because, I'm trying to be keep it PG here. But yeah, he's like, "Dude, this movie is boring as crap." And the audience laughed at him. And a couple minutes later, he ended up falling asleep again. So it was just kind of a vicious cycle of him waking up and falling asleep through the whole movie. But hey. Honestly, I don't get why he fell asleep 5 minutes into the movie, because, it's the beginning of the movie. That's when things are starting to get set up and everything. It's not going to hit the ground running like that now. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like that, but, But yeah, RoboCop was a little disappointing. It was just all right. I mean, like I said, not a bad movie. I mean, it was well done. The effects were good. The actors were really good. Everybody did a great job on the movie. I mean, a good cast, and but unfortunately, it just was very much lacking in, RoboCopness, and that's what I want out of my RoboCop movies, is a lot of RoboCopness. And I'm looking for pieces now that I can't find. Oh, there they go. But, yeah. Yeah. RoboCop. Samuel L. Jackson, though, he was great in that movie. Samuel L. Jackson he has made cursing into like an art form, honestly. Like that dude can his cursing is like Shakespeare. It really is. He has perfected the art of cursing. He has perfected the art of profanity. I don't know why, but nothing just gets a reaction out of an audience than Samuel L. Jackson just cursing a blue streak, and that was one really enjoyable part of the movie. I will say that. But all right, we're getting somewhere. It's starting to look like something. So yeah. Now, as far as reviews are going on this channel, I can give you a little heads up on some upcoming things. As of now, Fans Toys is going to be sending me a sample of their Scoria, their unofficial Masterpiece slag, and can't wait to get that and sink my teeth into that, because that looks like it's going to be awesome. I mean, and if anybody owns Quakewave, then you know that Fans Toys can make them some dead solid figures, and really good figures, so I'm sure Scoria will be just as good. I can't wait to get that. And also, the new kids in town, Bullsfire, I believe that's what they're called, Bullsfire, they're going to be sending me a sample of their Masterpiece Swoop. I forget what the name of it is. I think it's Airstrike or something. I forget. I think it's Airstrike. But yeah, their Masterpiece Swoop. And yeah, that looks really cool too. This is definitely the year of the Dinobots. I will say that much. We're just getting Dinobots everywhere in the movies, third-party stuff, just Dinobots everywhere, and I'm fine with it. Give me more Dinobots. I loves me some Dinobots. Got one of these, and one of these. Yeah. So yeah, I'm totally looking forward to that. And also, I will be getting a sample of Warbitrons, the first piece of their Nut Bruticus. I forget what that one's called. But yeah, it's basically their Nut Blast-Off. And they're going to be sending me a sample of that too. So a lot of cool things coming up on the show. Can't wait to get these things. I haven't gotten them yet, but they are being sent out to me, and when I get them, I will be reviewing them, and I can't wait, because I'm really looking forward to all of those things. Getting some Masterpiece Dinobots, another huge combiner, Digging it the most. So, get a piece of this, and a piece of that. No, what's one of these? That, yeah. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to getting all that stuff. Can't wait. I'm part of the Test Shot Club, people. Yay! I'm part of the Test Shot Club now. It's not just Peon Vangelis anymore. People want to send me prototypes too. Yay! Yay! I'm happy. They finally noticed me. Finally. It only took 4 years. But, yeah, I'm happy about it. So we need 2 of these. So, let's see. What else can we talk about? Oh, yeah, Transformers trailer. Yeah, I got the new trailer up for Age of Extinction. And, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I mean, look, I know there are people who just despise the movies and, you know, curse the ground that Michael Bay walks on. I'm not one of those people. I personally, I've really enjoyed the movies. I enjoy them for what they are. And I'm really looking forward to Age of Extinction. So, as far as I'm concerned, hey, I'll probably end up loving this movie. And, you know, it's funny because I always say I'm in the minority when I say I like the movies. But, you know, somebody made the point, and it kind of makes sense. Somebody said, you know, you're not in the minority. A lot of people like the movies. It's just that the people who hate the movies are a lot louder about it. And they make themselves a lot more known because they kind of beat their chests the hardest and say, oh, I hate these movies. They're the worst things ever in history of cinema. And, you know, the loudest people in the room end up being, you know, the ones you pay more attention to. But, you know, as one of my friends say, just because you're loud doesn't mean you're right. So, you know, me personally, I've enjoyed the movies. I like them for what they are. I mean, they're just your typical, you know, summer blockbuster popcorn movies. That's really all they're meant to be. And, you know, if you're expecting any real, you know, deep philosophical storyline that's going to make you question your place in the universe, then you're watching the wrong movie. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to, you know, the Transformers movies and pretty much action movies in general, it's basically check your brain at the door. You're not going to need it. It's basically just watch the explosions and watch the giant robots fight and, you know. If you expect anything more than that, you're probably going to walk out of there very disappointed. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, that's exactly what I'm going to do with this movie, like I do with all the Transformers movies. I'm just going to check my brain at the door, watch the robots fight, watch the explosions, and walk out of there feeling satisfied. Me personally, anyway. All right, what the heck am I doing here? Another one of these. Oh, no, another one of these. And another one of these. We're getting somewhere, people. We're getting somewhere. We're building a little cockpit here. Oops, wrong way. But yeah. Looking forward to the movie. Even if others may not be. I'm looking forward to it. I know people are already like, oh, your movie's going to shock me. You know, and the way I look at it is, if you're walking into this movie already with the mindset of this is going to suck, then nothing that happens on that screen is going to change your mind because you've already made up your mind. So you've kind of defeated yourself. But, you know, people are the way they are. You know. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, these clear pieces right here. All right. But yeah, looking forward to Age of Extinction. And looking at the CGI model for Optimus Prime, I'm sorry, people. You can't hate on that toy. You cannot hate on... And the funny thing is, like, the first edition Prime and the next one that's being released, I mean, the next one that's being released, the next Leader Prime is going to be a Shell Former 2. So, honestly... Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. That's to go one back. You know, they're both pretty shell-formery. I mean, the newer one that's going to be coming out, that one, seems to pull off the transformation a bit better, but he still ends up with a bunch of truck on his back. And the backpack almost looks the same. So, I just make the point of, look at that CGI model. How is that not going to be a shell former? I mean, you don't see any truck on him whatsoever in that CGI model. There's no truck on him. Nothing. So, where's the truck supposed to go? I mean, if you're going to do a practical transformation, the only place for all that truck to go is on his back. Really. There was no other way to do that. It just, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, granted, you can make the backpack fold up a little bit better than what the toy actually does, but either way, he's going to have a hell of a backpack. Either way, it's kind of like Sideswipe, like movie Sideswipe. The majority of his toys, the majority of the car ended up on his back because the CGI model, there wasn't a lot of actual car integrated into him. It was like, okay, I see the taillights, I see the wheels, where's the rest of the car? And, sometimes shell formering is really the only way you can do it and pull it off. As much as people may hate that, I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. We're close to done. And by close, I mean not really. I'm on page 16. But yeah, movies. Movie stuff. But I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing Lockdown in his gun face. He has a gun face. That's crazy. Excuse me, and I just burped a little bit. Sorry about that. But yeah, Lockdown has a gun face, and that's just... Whoa, man, gun face. Now that's an ability right there. When your face can just transform into a giant gun, that's gangsta. That's gangsta right there. I don't care what anybody says. Am I using one of these? Yeah, I'm using one of these. No? No, is that what I'm using? One of these. There we go. But yeah. Looking forward to the gun face. And apparently Prime gets, like, kidnapped or whatever. Not kidnapped, but, well, yeah, basically, captured, pretty much, it looks like, by Lockdown. You see him in one scene, he's just kind of hanging upside down, like, help me, pizza bagels, the way Prime does. And, yeah, the Dinobots. Really looking forward to the Dinobots. Come on, man, Dinobots. It's the year of the Dinobots. And I say, give me more Dinobots. And I love how in the trailer, Optimus just pretty much like, just backhanded Grimlock. Grimlock just ran at him and Prime just like, and just like backhanded him and totally took him off his feet. That was amazing. That was spectacular right there. And it just seems like Prime is going to have to, like, and a lot of people have said this on the message boards, like, oh, it seems like Prime's going to have to, like, tame Grimlock to kind of get him on his side. And how is this supposed to go on here? What? No, there we go. Yeah, so apparently he's going to have to tame Grimlock. And, make proper use of his pimp hand. You do what I say. Me, Grimlock, no have to do what you say. Yeah, well, you will, or I'll beat you up. Me, like 3 times bigger than you, I don't care. I have the power pizza bagels on my side. Because he will say that. At some point in one of these movies, he will make a pizza bagel reference. So help me. So help me. If there's not a pizza bagel reference in any of these movies, I'll be greatly upset. I will question my place in the universe if there are no pizza bagel references. I think I've earned it, really. But, yeah. So, what else is going on? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've come to the dark side. I've come to the dark side. And not about the Sentai stuff. I've been in the dark side there with the Sentai stuff. Here's the thing with the Sentai stuff. I've always, I was a fan of Power Rangers like way back in the day when the quote-unquote G1 Power Rangers came out, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I was a big fan of that show. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And then I kind of slowly just fell off and stopped watching it. And now it's kind of been rekindled because I started watching Kyoryuger and, Go Kaiger and Go Buster and all that stuff. And I'm going back and I'm watching Go Sager now. And it's just kind of rekindled my love for the Sentai / Power Ranger stuff. Although the Sentai stuff is actually a lot better than the Power Ranger stuff, watching it now, because after watching Go Kaiger and then watching Super Mega Force, I'm like, oh my god, they totally butchered this show. Like, first of all, the kids can't act their way out of a wet paper bag. It's just, oh my god. And they totally just passed up on using a really good storyline to using a really not so good storyline, a really kind of stupid storyline. And that kind of bugged me, because I'm like, why are you doing this kind of stupid storyline? This makes no sense. They rebuilt a juice bar and they're acting like, yes, we'll show those aliens that we mean business, because we rebuilt our juice bar. And yeah, because the aliens are like, oh no, they rebuilt their juice bar. They mean business. We need to get out of here. Oh, they're crazy. They rebuilt the juice bar. I mean, really? A juice bar? I don't get it. That was supposed to be their big symbol of unity and strength, rebuilding a juice bar. Whatever. And I don't like the fact that they get their, the grand powers from Go Kaiger. They don't really earn them. It's basically like Gosei just pops up and says, hey, because you did something, you get this, and you get a new Zord. So they just kind of get the Magi Dragon for no real reason, and it's kind of stupid, because in Go Kaiger, the Go Kaigers actually had to earn and work for, they had to prove themselves worthy of receiving the grand powers. And, isn't, working for and earning what you want a good message to send children? I think it is. I think that'd be a great thing to put in the show. But no, they said, nah, we're not going to do that. We'll just have a throwaway line of, hey, because you're brave, you get this new power. And everybody's like, wow, okay, yay. And, more bad acting happens. I'm not trying to be a Sentai purist now. I'm not trying to turn into one of those people. But I can just acknowledge when a good show is good and when a bad show is not good. And that is really just not good. Super Mega Force is kind of super mega lame. But, hey, to each his own. That's what I say, to each his own. But, the other dark side that I have fallen into is, and I swore to myself, I wasn't going to go down this route. But I have. Oh, yes, I have. I started watching Kamen Rider Gaim. And I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's a good show. And I want a Sengoku driver now. I want a fruit chopping belt. I really do. And I'm probably going to end up buying one. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up buying one. Man. I swore I wouldn't go down that path. I mean, and the funny thing is that I'm not gonna buy all the toys. Really, honestly, the only thing I want from Gaim is the belt. I just want the Sengoku driver. I don't want the Genesis driver. I think that one's kind of I don't know. The Genesis driver. The only thing about the Genesis driver that I like is the energy lock seed, because it sounds like it's drunk. It's like they open the lock. It's like lemon energy. It just sounds. He sounds drunk. It's like. Lemon energy arms. Are you awake, man? Wake up. Wake up. Lemon energy. It sounds like he's drunk. I'm sorry, but he does. That's the only thing I like about the Genesis driver is those lock seeds just sound like they're drunk. Lemon energy. But, the only thing I really want, I don't want the arms change figures. I mean, they seem like they're fun. It seems like a cool little gimmick, but really, the only thing I want is a Sengoku driver. That's the only thing I really want. And, I've gone to the dark side. I have. And I swore I wouldn't. I swore I would not. But guess what? I did. Do I hate myself for it? Not really. Am I disappointed in myself? A little bit. No, I'm not disappointed in myself. But, It's just funny because I swore I wouldn't get into it. I was like, no, it's stupid. It's fruit. Why is this? Why do people think this is so cool? It's fruit that falls like it just sounds like somebody's bad acid trip or something. Like, dude, I got the best idea. Here's what we're going to do for a show. Here's what we're going to do. The show is going to be about these people. They have these belts, and when they chop the fruit on the belt, this big fruit is going to fall on their head. It's going to turn into armor and turn them into a superhero. It's going to be the best thing ever. And somebody thought that was a good idea. And you know what the sad part is? It's a good idea. That's the worst part, is that it turned out being a good idea. So, hey, you never know how entertainment is going to work out for you. Clip that in there. Yeah, so, yeah, I like Kamen Rider Gaim. It's a cool show. Dang it. I think we're almost done here. Yay, we're almost done. So we just got a bunch of spare parts here, so we're just going to put these missiles in. Put these missiles together. Plop that in there. Plug that in there. And that's it. That's all of it. Yay! And we got some spare parts. Now we'll take little Han Solo here. Put his legs up, and we're going to sit him down in here. And then a loud car is going to go by outside. And there we go. We got little Han Solo with his little Millennium Falcon. That is just adorable. That is cool. That is cool. Oh, look, they even replicated the thrusters in the back and everything. That's cool. I like that. That's just fun. He's got the little push missiles. Yay, push missiles. Oh, that's fun. This was a fun little build. I enjoyed this. This was cool. So there you go. There's the little Microfighters Millennium Falcon. So we're done here. Yay, we're done. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got a kick out of it and watching me build things and ramble on about many random things. But yeah, there we go. We're done. There's little Lego Star Wars Microfighters Millennium Falcon. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Oh yeah, don't forget to check out MGames and check out Lori Plan. Follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And now we'll do the proper sign-off. So this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.